Hey guys, episode 20 of the Bitcoin and crypto portfolio series. Incredible gain this week, been a bit of a crazy week. So £19,000 up from 126 last week. Really surprised at this. Seeing a lot of sort of institutional players, BlackRock and Citigroup and people like that sort of endorsing Bitcoin and sort of given their price targets. I think Citigroup said $300,000 Bitcoin by the end of next year. Seems a little bit sort of bullish, but for someone like them to be coming out and saying that, it's can only be good news for their clients and just sort of the general sentiment around the space. I just want to come back to the stock to flow model that I brought up before. Still so many people saying that this is wrong, it's complete rubbish, but it just seems to be still fairly right. So they sort of predict, or it's predicted it fairly well going back to 2010, sort of in the start. And if I just zoom in, so you can sort of see the light sort of cyan line starts going up at the halving in May just gone. And so this is sort of the market basically coming to terms with the new supply being cut in half. And so it sort of estimates that it'll take a year to sort of be fully priced in. So that line sort of trickles all the way up to $100,000 Bitcoin at the sort of middle of next year, just before the middle of next year. So just zoom in, it was sort of lagging a little bit below the line. The red dots is the current price at the end of the day. And yeah, it's sort of keeping fairly well on track with that. So it's sort of showing about $25,000 by the end of the year. And then, yeah, sort of moving on into the sort of 40 and 50s early next year. And, sort of towards the middle to late part of next year, going up to 100,000. So, interesting. People are still sort of trying to say this is complete hogwash, but it's sticking pretty well for now, so still bullish and carry on holding. So just going over some of the coins. So Bitcoin, the main player, just sort of dipped down in the last day, but 13% up on the week. You don't see this very often for Bitcoin itself. Normally anything in double digits would be sort of an altcoin, and Bitcoin tends to run up a little bit slower. Sort of 300 billion now. Market cap takes sometimes a long time and a lot of money to really move it. So I guess that is all coming in. Ethereum 17% up, pretty good. People are still going for this sort of decentralized finance, trying to earn interest on their coins. Most of that is supported by Ethereum, so it's all good news. Litecoin, again, sort of haven't really seen particularly any news, but 33% up is sort of a little bit of the silver to Bitcoin's gold, really. When Bitcoin goes up, Litecoin seems to sort of pump even harder, even though it's not really used that much by the sort of institutions or anything like that. Just seems to go on a mad run every now and then. Omise Go or OMG network 14% up. Sort of trailed back from highs. You can see there about £3.20 over the last day or two. There's seen a little bit of sort of talks and rumours of this network being used for some of the central bank cryptocurrencies. So sort of potential there would be obviously very high if they're going to be the main coins to essentially replace fiat banknotes and sort of general currency. That'd be bullish for OMG, so carry on with that. Cardano is another incredible gainer, really. I mean, last time I looked at this was 9 pence, and that was sort of middle of yesterday. So, yeah, 32% up on this in a week. Can't complain. And the huge one is Ripple, or XRP, 63% now. I haven't seen that much news that would sort of push this higher. It just seems to go on a crazy run. I mean, if you take a look at the sort of 3-year chart, there is, so it doesn't even go back to sort of the crazy prices, where it was back up at sort of £3, but it does tend to go on sort of crazy high spikes and then drop back down again. So we'll see. And it hasn't really gone up with the bull market like the rest of them so far, but this week it's shot back into life. Stellar, XLM, it's done quite well again, sort of similar to Cardano, 30%. Again, haven't seen all that much significant news on that. It's just done well. EOS, £2.31, yeah, 21%. That was sort of it's been around 190 for a little while now, so nice little shoot up on that. Tron, again, sort of 13%, not really, it's been sort of 15 to 20 pence for sort of quite a while now. Haven't seen any significant news on this, but yeah, 13% up. Dash, I think, is one of the better performers, yeah, 18%. I mean, they all sort of generally, after a little run up from Bitcoin, the altcoins will sort of have a bigger percentage move. Power Ledger's not done quite so well, but I think it's ranked about 150th, so it sort of often will go up on the back of its own news, really, rather than just Bitcoin, because I don't think people are putting too much money in at these sort of, low rankings. Yeah, and basic attention token does again tend to move a bit slower with the market, but 8% up. Yeah, and then just sort of the little small coins, some of them seeing a little bit of a run up, but nothing too significant. So yeah, that's the portfolio for the week, 19k up. Still the plan is to sort of wait for a little push through all-time highs and then probably sell half a Bitcoin, take me down to 6.5, and put that in stocks, but nothing too significant. Sort of waiting for slightly higher prices, and still probably expecting a sizable pullback. A lot of people are sort of predicting 20 to 30% pullback. Maybe once we get through, it might sort of rocket through the all-time highs and then sort of 20 or 30% down. But yeah, hoping for a sort of positive first quarter of next year, really. Might be a bit of volatility before then, but see how we go. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a comment if you've got in and sort of ridden some of this bull run, and drop a like, always appreciated, and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.